What's up guys, Super Geek here. Today I'm going to tell you some really awesome tricks for your Google Keyboard that you may not know about. So Google Keyboard or Gboard is basically the stock keyboard app for the Google devices like Pixel smartphones or the smartphones that comes with stock Android interface. The Google Keyboard comes with tons and tons of features that you may not know about, and today I'm going to tell you each one of it. Let's start from the customization itself, and to do that all you have to do is go to settings, and for that just tap and hold this comma key, leave it and tap on themes. And as you can see, there are a lot of predefined themes that you can use on your Google Keyboard, and if you're not satisfied with these predefined themes, you can use your own images as themes on your Google Keyboard. So as you can see, I have a couple of themes right here and I can choose any one of them. Just tap on apply and there you go. The keyboard looks really amazing. Now the second customization thing is to adjust the height of the keyboard. You can do that by go to settings, tap on preferences, tap on keyboard height and select any of this option from here. If you choose extra tall, see, the keys will be extended to give you a taller keyboard. Now to go back, just go to settings, preferences, keyboard height and short, and we're back to normal. Alright, moving on to the cursor control. You can basically use the spacebar on Google Keyboard to control the cursor on the text field. So let me show you that. As I have this sentence right here and I have to move the cursor to the left, I'm going to swipe left on the space bar. See, the cursor is moving to the left. And if I write big here and press space, and if I want to go back to the very rightmost position, I have to swipe right on the space bar and the cursor will move right. Alright, moving on to the swipe delete. The backspace key on your Google Keyboard can let you delete words from the sentences. So if you swipe on the backspace key just like so, you can select the words that you want to delete. Let me show you that, and there you go. If you want to delete more, just swipe on the backspace key and there you go. To enable this feature, all you have to do is go to settings, glide typing, and enable gesture delete from here. Alright, moving on to the voice typing. There is a button on the top right corner of the Google Keyboard that have a microphone on it, and if you tap on that icon, the voice typing will initialize and you can talk to your smartphone to type anything on the text field. Alright, moving on, this Google Keyboard has a clipboard feature that captures all your copied words or paragraphs or even links to use them later on any of the application. So as you can see, just tap on this clipboard icon and you can enable it from here, and it has recently copied words right here. Let me show you. If I write eggplant here, and if I copy it from here, it will be available in the clipboard. As you can see, it's right here, and just tap on it to paste it anywhere on any application. Alright, moving on, you can disable this top row of number keys from your Google Keyboard if you want an even shorter and compact keyboard. To do that, all you have to do is go to settings, preferences, and disable number row, and your keyboard will be even smaller. Alright, moving on, if you use a lot of emojis while chatting on your smartphone, you can enable this Emoji Bar to show all your recent emojis, and you can use them easily without going to the emoji menu. To do that, all you have to do is go to settings, emoji stickers, enable this emoji fast access row, and emojis in symbol keyboard. Alright, moving on, if you don't have both of your hands free to type on your smartphone, then there is a one hand mode on Google Keyboard. To enable that, all you have to do is tap and hold on this comma key, swipe right, and the keyboard will be even smaller, and you can tap on this arrow to move the keyboard to left or right according to your preferences, and to go back just tap on this maximize icon and it will be back to normal. Alright, Moving on, as you can see, there is a top bar on your Google keyboard that comes with a couple of shortcuts and features that you can use. But if you want to customize that bar, all you have to do is tap on this three-dot menu and you will find a couple of more options here. And all you have to do is just tap and hold one of the option and drag it to the bar. And you can use only 4 at one time. So if you add any one of them will be removed from there. Alright, moving on, Google Keyboard has a really awesome feature that can let you use it as a floating keyboard. So to do that, all you have to do is tap on this three-dot menu, tap on floating, and the keyboard will appear as a floating keyboard, and you can use the keyboard as you want, and you can move around using this bottom bar on the keyboard itself. If you want to dock it back to the bottom, just drag the keyboard to the bottom of the screen and leave it. It will be docked back to the screen. Alright, moving on, this feature is really awesome and really useful for you if you talk to people with different languages. So there is a feature called Translate on the Google keyboard, and to enable that, all you have to do is tap on this translate icon on the top bar, and you'll see this small bar open on the keyboard. And from here you can select your own language, and from here you can select the desired language to which you want to translate your language to, and just start typing here, and it will be translated directly to your desired language. Just keep on typing and it will start to translate to the desired language. If you want to go back, just tap on back and you're back to normal. Right, moving on to the last trick. Now I'm going to show you how you can use cow emojis on your Google keyboard. All you have to do is tap on this emoji icon, tap on this smiley icon, and you can choose any cow emojis from here. There are a lot of options to choose from. So that's it for today, guys. Hope you liked the video. Hit the like button, get subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one.